Alright, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a nice soft beat with a nice little glittery eyeshadow look for the birthday girl. Happy Scorpio season, guys. If you're a Scorpio, say hey. First things first, we're going to be using Witch Hazel. Gonna start by cleaning the face on a little cotton pad. Don't mind her, she's a little goofy, so I guess the Witch Hazel was too cold for her face, but yeah, we're gonna wipe every part of the face, make sure it's clean and dirt free so that the alcohol, look at me, I can't even speak. We're gonna make sure the makeup sticks to her face and applies very, very nice, cute, sleek, and naturally. Doesn't her skin already look nice? Like, look at the glow. I don't know what she be using, but I need it. Next thing we're going to be doing, we're going to be using a little eyebrow gel on her brows to make sure all her brow hairs stay in place. I get this gel at CVS. Yeah, CVS. I'm going to link everything in the description down below. So after the gel, we use the pomade to fill in her brow, make it look cute, natural. I usually start from like the middle of her brow and then make a little arch and then work my way towards the front of the brow just with the extra pomade I have left, because I hate bulky brows in the front. Like, I think that looks so ugly. Like, anybody want to have no box brows? Like, see, it's gonna look way better right now. We're just giving her face what's it called? This is just a sketch, you know. When I do makeup, I think of a sketch. Like, I feel like I'm drawing something. And we're gonna keep filling it in using the excess. I don't really go back in and get more pomade. I just use what's left on the brush. And then we brush it out, smooth out the pomade to the brow so that it's all blending a little bit. And then we're gonna use concealer after and make it look cute. But I do this technique on my own brows. And then, yeah. So now we're going to be doing concealer. I typically use a concealer that's a little lighter than her foundation shade so that it looks like, you know, she just got them done. I like for it to look clean too. I start towards the middle / end of the brow where the arch is. Then I work my way down, clean up all the excess pomade that I have. And then I go in with the brush that I'm using right now and like swipe the rest of the concealer down to like blend it with the skin so it doesn't look so harsh. And that's basically what I'm going to be doing for like the next probably 10, 20, 30 seconds. So yeah.
Go ahead, Mike, you killing this one.
So then I use the foundation shade in her color. I use it for the top brow just so that it blends when I actually put the foundation on. As again, I start in the middle of the brow and then work my way down. And then I use the excess for the front because I just don't like too much of the buildup on the front of the brow. Basically, I'm just shaping the brow to my desired shape with the concealer. And it's also cleaning it up so that it doesn't look so messy. See how it looks? Like, it's starting to look good. I really do focus on the arch because she does have a natural arch in her brow, so it's like I'm basically just like enhancing the brow that she has already. But for the most part, after I do the concealer, I'm going to begin with the other brow, and then when I'm done shaping the brow, I'm going to use the brush to swipe the concealer up and then use another brush to smooth it out. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be doing. with these brows, and then it'll start to come together and look all cute and pretty. Remember, brows are supposed to look like sisters, not twins. Period. So after I'm done with the concealer, I kind of smooth the like product slash brows out together so that it blends all together and doesn't look so like dark. And then I go in with this like little mini buffer brush. I really don't know the name of actual brushes. I just know that it's like it buffs the concealer out so that it doesn't look all cakey, because we would hate for the whole makeup to be slay and then you turn a flash on and then all you see is like the concealer residue leftovers from your brows still like not even blended. That is not it. So I just smooth the excess concealer out just to blend it in with the skin to look all saturated and cute. And yeah. And then I go back in. If I feel like the brow is not browing the way I want it to, I go back in with a little bit of the pomade just to, I don't know, even it out and make it look pretty and all together, sync all in one, you know? You get what I'm saying? Like, I definitely go back and fix things. And I do that with like anything, not just brows. I just feel like going back and making sure everything looks perfect is the only thing you really can do if you really want to perfect yourself. Like, it's not always a hit, you know? Sometimes it's a hit and a miss, but as long as you go back and fix whatever you feel like needs to be fixed to perfect your craft, your makeup will come out good. So that's definitely a technique and an advice for anyone who really wants to do makeup. But look at how they look so far. She's feeling herself, you know. And then I go in with the Milani primer and I use it for her lids, her eyeshadow. For her eyelids. Oh my god, I can't speak. But yeah, this is a primer for your eyelids when you're about to do or apply eyeshadow. And then I use the same brush that I used the concealer to smooth out, and I use it on her lid just so that everything looks even and you kind of get some type of like natural base while you apply the primer. And after that, I'm gonna be doing the look. I use Juvia's Place. Shout out to Juvia's Place. I love them. I use their eyeshadow, their mascara. Not their mascara, their concealer, their foundation. Oh, I love it. It's just so pigmented. But we're gonna start off with like a nice brown shade for like the base of our lids. And then we're gonna be doing cut crease and glitter and everything naturally cute. I can't even speak right. Don't judge me. I just be starting to say stuff when I do voiceovers. But then after the brown, I use like a different brush to really like go in her crease with like an orangey color. You can't really tell on camera, but like I hate when it's just brown. I like to do like a like ombre effect, but I definitely go back and forth with the first two brushes that I use. One for the actual lid base and then one for the crease. And then after I do the crease, I use the concealer for the front of her lid just so that everything like blends for the look that I'm actually trying out. And then I use another brush to like blend everything together. Another technique I do when I do cut creases is, why is she looking at me like that? Boo. Oh my god. Can we just, all right. Another technique I do is I basically have my client look up. Like I apply a little bit of concealer, have them look up. That way, like when they look up, the concealer touches whatever part of their eyelid. That way, like the crease don't mess up. But yeah, my client is so funny. I can't even get over the fact that she was looking at me like that. But yeah, then I go in. I'm kind of doing like half of a cut crease because I kind of like, I don't know. That's just my go-to. Like I really don't do the whole lid. I do like half of it, 75% of the lid, 50 to 75% if you want to be real technical. But yeah, I go in with the concealer that's closest to the eyeshadow color that I'm using. That way everything just looks in sync, you know? Yeah. What is she doing? And then I just pat it down and then blend it with the brown that's already on the lid. But I also do use like another brush to blend everything together. She kept like turning my way, but that's my fault. I should have had the camera like right in front of her face just because I wanted y'all to see this. But yeah, this is the creasing. I don't stop doing eyeshadow until I feel like it's perfect. So I go back. See, the advice I just gave y'all, I go back and fix what I need to be fixed. But yeah, it's gonna come together eventually. Y'all will see. Trust the process, okay? So this is what it's looking like so far. Oh, it looks so good. Wait till the glitter's added. Then I go in with eyeliner and I just do like the bottom. Oh my god. Put eyeliner on, you know, make the look come together. I don't know if I did a wing for this. If I did a wing, then I did a wing. I think I did like a baby wing because I really wasn't trying to do all that. But yeah, this is like the hard part for a lot of MUAs because these clients' eyes be moving, man. And then my finger be moving because I be a little nervous when I do apply eyeliner. I don't know what it is. Even on myself, like I just be shaking. Like nothing crazy, but yep, that's the glitter pack that I use. As again, the products I'm using will be linked in the description down below. But I usually, well, for this look, I put the glitter like towards the front of her crease in her eyes. I got this look off Pinterest. So yeah, you know how that go. So you'll see what I'm talking about when I'm done, when I show you the finished product. But I use like a silvery looking color for the glitter. That glitter package that I showed, it has like basically every color. Like, oh my god, I love that one. I want to get more, but that one is a good one for when you're just starting out because it has like literally every color. I'm gonna use that for when I do makeup for prom season, okay? Yup.
Go ahead, Mike, you killing this one.
So then as I start her face, I go in with the Milk primer. Hands down the best. Get that at Sephora for like $40. Don't mind the kids in the background. I'm at my internship right now. So if you ever heard kids in like my previous clips, sorry, it's them. But yep, I apply my Milk primer all over her face. And it like sticks. Like, I don't know. It just sticks so good when you apply the foundation. Yep, I just literally put it all over her face because we ain't missing nothing. I even get underneath her chin, on her neck, all that. Period. Her nose. Not the piercing though. We gotta be mindful of the piercing if you got a client that got nose piercings. Then I go in with the NARS foundation and watch how that blend. Oof, she looked like a buttered biscuit. But I love NARS to get that at Sephora. And it just matches her shade so good. Like, I did that. We tried like foundations in the past, and this one is like the best so far. Like, what? Like, what? What? Okay, NARS. But shout out to NARS. Look at her feeling herself. Yep. Next is the concealer. Finna apply the concealer. And as we know, we're using Juvia's Place again. Okay. Period. Yep. I'm doing the T-zone this time. Gonna put it under her eyes, under her chin, under her nose, on top of her nose, on top of her, in the middle of her eyebrows, you know, the T-zone. You know, everybody knows the T-zone. Then I go in with like a little lighter shade. This concealer is CoverGirl. I get this at CVS. I just go in and just like, you know, add it to the concealer that I'm already using. It's just a little lighter just because like I like to mix concealers when I'm doing looks so that it all looks, you know, good. It looks natural. But yep, then I go in with a brush first to blend the concealer out. This is a new technique I use because I used to use what's it called? I can't even think of the word. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The sponges. The beauty blenders. I used to use that, but then I just started using brushes, and then I get back in with a beauty blender and then blend the rest of the makeup. It just comes out different, comes out better to me. I use it on myself too. And then, yeah, I just like that technique more. It's like as you do makeup more and more, you find out better techniques that are more suitable for yourself. Not everybody has the same technique, so I can't really tell everybody to do what I do because not everybody, you know, thinks it's good for them. But that's what I use. That's the steps that I do. And her makeup is coming out good. She has really nice skin, so like I didn't really apply a lot. Like, don't get me okay. Anyways, like don't get me wrong, it looks like a lot, but like her skin is so good that like I don't know, it just blends. It makes it look like she has on a lot when she really doesn't, you know? Like, wow. Then I use the beauty blender and I set it with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and then I go on underneath the T-zone and everywhere where I put the concealer in just to set it, you know. Some people use water, but I don't use water. I use setting spray because what? Yeah. Some of it kind of came off because I think I was kind of wiping it off a little bit because I think I put a little too much, but it wasn't major. And then I just go back in and make sure it looks perfect. So, yeah. Another technique I do is I go back in with the foundation I used and like kind of blend the concealer and the foundation together where it like meets, because I hate when everything just don't look blended. Like, if you're gonna do makeup, blend it out. Don't be having all these colors on your face and nothing blended. Like, you know, sorry that I say like a lot, like but yeah, I just blend everything out and blend the concealer out with the foundation so that it looks all like one. And then I go in with the Juvia's Place bronzer. Some people mistaken it for, what's it called? I can't even think of the makeup terms right now. I really can't. But I just use it to like enhance the nose, the cheekbones, all that. I don't really use a lot because that is really thick and pigmented. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I use that on her nose to make her nose pop, and then I use it underneath her cheekbones to make her cheekbones pop. I use both colors, mixing again, because she is a lighter shade than I, and I don't want it to look too dark and then look all weird, you know?
Go ahead, Mike, you killing this one.
I also use the bronzer to go underneath her chin. That way her face really just, you know, I don't know, when I have clients that have like, I don't know how to phrase this in a good way. It might sound wreck, but it's really not. Like when people have like chubbier faces, like, you know, extra meat, ain't nothing wrong with a chubby face because I got one too. But it like kind of hides like the chin. Like say you have a double chin or you feel like it's too big, then it kind of hides it. But yeah, then I go in with the Sasha Buttercup setting powder. I use it underneath her cheekbones, under her T-zones, her eyes, her nose, chin, underneath her, on top of her eyebrows, you know, everywhere where I put the concealer plus her cheekbones, that's where I put the setting powder. And I actually don't really set underneath the eyes. I use a brush, I use a little bit of powder, and I put it underneath her eyes and pat it so that it sets by itself, and I kind of leave it. She's so goofy. Oh, and I forgot to tell y'all that I added the lashes. She provided her own lashes. She told me she got them from Shein. Like, what? Okay, Shein, doing a thing. It actually really looks good with the makeup look. I ain't gonna lie, I might have to get me a pair. I saw my own, but that's cute. She's so goofy. She forgot she was recording. So she be making faces, so don't mind her. And then I go in with a mascara, put it underneath her eyelashes so that her lashes are, you know, matching the ones that I applied. Because one thing some people do forget is to clean the lashes after they add eyeshadow, and you can still see some of the eyeshadow residue on the lashes. So that means you gotta, some people put more, some people clean it up. I think I forgot to clean it, honestly, but, or I did. I think I did, because you really can't see it. But yeah, make sure to clean your lashes after you apply eyeshadow so that the mascara and the and the lashes blend good. And then I use an eyeliner pencil, marker, whatever you want to call it. I got that from CVS. Got it in the shade black. I use it for myself and I like it so much. She every time, she hates this part every time I do her makeup because she be crying. Yep. And she's trying so hard not to cry. Look at her eyeball. I use it for the other side. Make sure everything's cute even. And then I just, you know, fan it out. I heard that fanning it out is actually worse, but hey, I do what I do and it works for me. So don't come for me. And then I use, oh, now that's fighting. Then I use another I use another mascara for her bottom lash. This is really the crucial part for her because we cannot afford to be crying for this video. Okay? Yeah. Get it together. Don't cry because I'm not going back. I'm just playing. But then I use a pencil that I got from CVS as well. Go in with the front of the brow to give her some extra hairs. Not saying she ain't got none, but you know, everybody loves. One thing about makeup is people pay attention to your brows more than any other thing. Like if your brows ain't popping, the makeup looks trash. I don't know what it is, but the brows just make everything pop. Like look at her makeup look so far. I'm blending the powder out now with like a soft brush. And look how it just, look how it looks so far. Not done yet, but, bruh, I did that, okay? And then I go in with like a foundation powder that's similar to her concealer color to really just set everything together so that it doesn't move. I also got this from CVS. A lot of the stuff that I use, I get from CVS. Like the little stuff, like the brow pomades, the mascara, you know. But like foundation and eyeshadows, I get that from like Sephora, Juvia's Place, like all the good, you know. And then just using a little blush. I got that from CVS, but I also do have the Juvia's Place one. Yep. I got the liquid kind and I got the powder, but I'm gonna use that blush from CVS for today's video. And I use a little bit, but you can kind of start to see it. It looks really good. It looks so good. Like, I really did that. I'm really hyping myself up. I can't even speak. Like, I'm so happy. One thing you should always do is hype yourself up. And yes, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit from like 2015. Ooh, I'm about to cuss on this video. That works for me. I do have other Jesus Lord, if I stutter one more time or if I forget the words, I have one more type of what's it called? I can't think of it. Highlight. I got the Fenty Beauty one. Rihanna did her thing with that one. After that, I use mascara on her brows to make the brow hairs pop, because we love brow hairs that pop and look realistic, not just drawn on. Okay. I use it underneath her lashes again. Make sure everything look good. Look at her feeling herself. I go in with a little bit of the I have actual eyeliner pomade that I go in and put over the eyeliner that I used like a couple clips ago, just so that everything just looks set and together. Look at her. And then after this, I'm going with the lips, the setting spray. I go back and fix whatever needs to be fixed on her eyes, just in case it doesn't look up to my satisfaction. We love to just go over and, yeah, go over it, make it look cute. Because she did have a photo shoot that I also did. Yep. Call me for anything. Hit me for anything. I do photo shoots, makeup, hair. I give good advice. No, I'm everything you can name. But yeah, I go in with the concealer after by, oh, never mind, too quick. Right now we're doing the lips. I go in with the MAC lip liner in the shade, I think Chestnut. I'm not sure. It'll be in the description down below anyway. So if I'm wrong, just look down below. After I use the lip liner, I go in with the NYX Butter Gloss lip gloss. Shout out to NYX for that, because I love that. I go in with the brown shade. I know it's not called brown literally, but like I go in with a browner shade that's like resembles the lip liner color. And then on top of that, like towards the middle of the lip, I use like a pinker butter gloss shade. And then I have her, you know, mix it with her lips. That way it comes together. You'll see what I'm talking about. I don't use the actual lip applicator that comes with the lip gloss, because that's not sanitary to me. So sometimes I just like shake a little gloss on my hand. Right now I'm not using a glove. I wash my hands. She watched me literally wash my hands. This is my friend, by the way. So yeah, you already know how that go. But other clients, I definitely use a glove, and I usually put the product on my glove, or the this little aluminum glass looking thing that you can put makeup on to like mix. I didn't use it for this video, even though I've literally had it for mad long. But yeah, I go in with those two butter glosses, have her mix it with her lips, and then I go on top of it with like a clear gloss, and it comes out so perfect. Like, look at that, look at that, look at that, just look at it. It looks so good already. But yeah, that's basically what I do. And then after that, yeah, we're almost done, guys. I just mix it a little bit. Sometimes I go back and see if it's like, you know, obviously if it's not up to my satisfaction, I go back, have her mix the two products again before I add the actual clear, and then we add the clear, you know. but let's just watch it blend so good. And then last but not least, I go in with the Urban Decay and the Morph setting spray. I use it all over her face, and I try to make sure I cover her eyelids, just so, I don't know, it's just a technique I just do. I don't know why I do it, but yep, that's basically her face. Look at her face, get into it. Like, what? She looks so pretty. Everything just came together compared to the beginning of this video. Told y'all to trust the process, okay? Look at her, period. Yes, ma'am. Look at it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Bye. Comment how you think I did, by the way. But bye.